Ooh-wee, there is nothing like a good old, nice homemade buttermilk biscuit granny style. Ooh, ladies, listen. Welcome to Cooking with Granny and Mama Soul Kitchen. Today, everybody, we got homemade buttermilk biscuits, everybody. Yes, yes, and yes, and a yes. I just want to say, get rid of the can, ladies. If you want to what? Keep your man. Well, it's true. It's true. Get rid of them cans, everybody. Homemade buttermilk biscuits is very simple. Just 2 ingredients, which is the flour here, which is, we use the Martha White flour. If we can ever find it, you know, that's perfect self-rising flour. We have our grated butter here, shredded, cold butter, and some buttermilk, everybody. So that's all we need, everybody. Okay, so this is what we do. Since the flour is self-rising flour, it has already the salt, the baking powder already inside of that, and the soda and all that stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the butter into the flour to make it nice and crumbly, everybody. Don't worry if it's not evenly distributed out, because it's going to be all mixed up anyway. It's going to be just perfect, okay? So I used about a cup and a half of flour and a half a stick of butter, okay? And now we're about to pour some buttermilk in there. Now what we do is we usually make like a little well here, a little hole, okay? It's important for this process for your buttermilk. So we're gonna pour the buttermilk in the middle, and we're gonna make it like about that, almost fill it to the top, not too much, okay? You can always add more later, okay? You don't want it too soupy. So what we do is add a little flour in the middle like this with a fork. You have to have a fork, and you spin it around. And it's grabbing the dryness of the flour around the well, everybody. Okay, this is how you make buttermilk biscuits. Very simple. Now, you see the consistency? It's starting to get thicker, and it's coming together. Okay, so we want all this flour incorporated in that. So it's, you see right here, the milk is gone. Okay, so now we're going to add more. So you're going to build another well. Okay, another well. Pour it in there. About another same right here. You don't want to go to the top, okay? Because we can always add more later. Remember that, okay? And you're going to stir it up again. Add some more sides to it into the middle. And just keep it going until it's all incorporated into one big, nice, soaky ball. Not too soaky, okay? Just perfectly, like this. See the consistency? Because now we're going to be able to knead it, everybody. Okay, now you'll see the flours on the side. That's a lot of flour. So what we're going to do is add some flour on the outside this time, okay? The middle is perfect, okay? We just add a little bit of more buttermilk to the side and whip it on up in there. And make sure it's all mixed in together. So we're going to make sure the whole bowl is like that, everybody, okay? I know it's kind of close in one vision, but here we go. I just want to make sure you guys see the formulating of this nice little biscuit ball here. Look at that. See that? All right, so now we don't want to stir it too much, everybody. That's the consistency of how we want this flour ball, okay? Now, watch this. Now, look at all this right here. See all this over here? We move that over to the side. We still have some flour stuff over here. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up as well, everybody. Make sure it's all perfect. I'm going to turn this bowl around so you can see it right there. So you're going to go like this, okay? Now we're done. We're actually done mixing in the buttermilk. Okay, see some dry areas here. That's good, because now we're about to knead it onto the cut board here on a nice little bit of flour, lightly dusted flour bottom here, so we can cut out our biscuits. Okay, so now we have laid this out. So what I noticed about this dough here, everybody, it's not like a sticky kind of dough. That's what I noticed, like when instead of, you know, like when we use our butter, our buttermilk and stuff like that. This is like a nice, feels like Play-Doh. Okay, so we're going to find out about these biscuits. Now, everybody talking about 2-ingredient biscuits. Okay, yeah, well, we got it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay it down flat as possible. And we can use a roller, but we're not going to use a roller today. We're not going to try to hand it so much because, you know, we want to make sure the consistency and the volume of the biscuit tastes delicious. And that's what we're going to do. So, again, we want it to be kind of up, kind of high, because we like high-rise biscuits in our house, everybody. We don't want this, okay? This, I call them this when they're short and flat, okay? So now we're going to make sure that we lay it out. Then we're going to cut it out. So cut out all our biscuits here. These going to be some big ones. These are nice ones. And we're gonna put, oh yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Just hopefully it works out good. Okay, we're gonna have our butter dish over here. We're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna cut these out over here. So, that's what I see right here. Here's our cut out biscuits. So a cup and a half of flour will make you a good, 7 big biscuits or 8. We have 1 big biscuit here because I like a big biscuit when I have my breakfast, okay? But you can have 8 biscuits. It comes out with 8 biscuits. So this is how we do it. We're going to go in the oven for 23 minutes. We're going to check it at 350 degrees. All right, you guys. After 23 minutes, we went on and checked on it. We let it cook a little longer, so an average of 25 minutes, everybody. And here it is. Nice, fluffy, homemade buttermilk biscuits, everybody. Now, I'm telling you, ladies, to get rid of the can, to what? Keep your man, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Look at the bottom. They're just so perfectly browned and just perfect. Look at the consistency of the thickness of that biscuit. Oh, it's just so nice and light and fluffy. So, of course, we had to add some butter, everyone. Not margarine, butter into the biscuits, everybody. We're going to show you how the nice layered texture is inside of this biscuit. As we lifted it up, the butter has melted, but look at the thickness and the nice softness of that biscuit dough, everybody. It is completely done. Perfectly, just melts in your mouth, everyone. Now, if you have our Mama Soul Kitchen cookbook, we have the old school way of how we make biscuits. You know how you add your salt, your flour, your baking powder, and all that stuff. The recipes in there, and also some other shortcuts of other biscuits that we have as well, everyone. Yes. So, thank you guys for ordering our cookbook. Thank you guys for subscribing. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'd like to welcome Shatar, hashtag Why Not Try, Morris for joining and subscribing to our YouTube channel. And welcome to Granny's Table. See you guys soon.